Welcome back to another morning skate show with the hockey coach guru, Coach FRENCHY, directly for the beautiful Sunshine State in Florida. Today, April 25th, 2022, Monday. This is the last week of the season 2021-2022 and NHL. That's it. Nothing else. Last game is Friday. Honestly, I have one game Sunday. But the really regular season for 30 of the 32 teams going to be done Friday night. We're going to know exactly what's going on around the NHL playoff 2022. We have a lot of things talking about today. First, we're going to talk about Rankeslav. We'll talk about Guy Lafleur's ceremony before the game. We'll talk about the 11th game yesterday on the NHL. Oh, my God. Prediction was not good. I think everybody have to go to jail. But lucky we are, the only people can go to jail is last Friday. And we have one. It will be interesting to know who is this person tonight at 6 o'clock with Mr. ENORTAP. The warm-up show going to be back tonight at 6 o'clock tonight. Then we're going to talk about also different injuries. And then different team are start to take this easy or something is going up. They're showing up some resistance for prepare for the playoff. We don't talk about this. We're going to talk about what you believe about the playoff. And then I'm going to show to you tonight, this show, the NHL bracket, Hockey Nation Live show, where you have to go. How do you sign up on the NHL bracket? We have a specific semi-private of the bracket challenge, so you can prepare to set up your bracket. One, they're going to be show you all the thing will be a done deal and set up for the NHL playoff. So a lot of program, a lot of milestone. I'm going to bring to you a couple of milestone happenings on the weekend. Also, a couple injuries around the league. And at the end of this show, the Frenchy quiz. 3 questions, under, over, or exact. But today, the last question is true or false. So I try to start the week very easy for you guys. All the questions are really easy. Most of them, you have a great success usually. Not everybody, but some of you are very good about that one over there. So thanks for joining us. Before we start, we want to welcome everybody. It's Monday. People are not awake. People don't show up. It's normal. But the most important thing, you have you here, and you are the quality of the Hockey Nation Live show. So thanks to be a part of the show. And welcome, Mr. Matt Cutler. Welcome back in the house, Matt Cutler. Of course, RG Calabro Sport, the insider of all the update is at the house today. Thanks to be RG to be with us. I'm sure he's going to provide us a couple of updates around the NHL or schedule, everything like that. We have only one game tonight. And NHL, 2 teams are already out of the playoff race. I'm talking about the Blackhawks Chicago and the Philadelphia Flyers. So only one game, but it's going to be busier during the week until Friday, 15 game Friday night. Directly from the upstate New York, directly a little bit south of Toronto, beside the Niagara Falls, is this area and the number 1 fans at the Toronto Maple Leafs. We welcome back Mr. Jose Duarte and the house. And we are directly from Finland, going to give us a couple of insight. I would love to hear from him about how's going on with the U18. If Yamo, you're watching the U18 World Championship, if you have any insight you want to provide to us or some information, please, Yamo, please don't hesitate to tell us. It will be great to see this. And last night, Yamo, I was thinking about you, maybe this morning, I don't know, whatsoever. I said, Yamo, I believe he said to us he's about 42, 43 years old. I could be wrong here, because sometimes Joseph, you, and, but if it's the case, you're born about 1981, 82s. Do you remember to see a watch or remember to see Guy Lafleur or not? Or you never watch him or you never see him? because that remind me the same situation with me with Jean Béliveau. So I was born in the middle of the 60s, and Jean Béliveau, I was like 3 years old, 4 years old, honestly, when he got retired. And I was thinking about, honestly, I saw Jean Béliveau, but I never, remember exactly what, because I see maybe like one or two seasons he played NHL before he retired. I was just curious about Yamo, if you saw him or not, Jean Béliveau, everything like that. So just sharing with you guys about that. Miss Kelly back in the house.
You are awesome.
Welcome back, Miss Kelly. I know my headset is strange this morning. But it is, Miss Kelly, welcome aboard. John Gregor, number 1 for Boston Bruins, back in the house this morning. Welcome back, John. Not a problem. Welcome back, the number 1 fans of the Ottawa Senator. Welcome, Mr. Corey Hill, in the house. John Gregor Kelly, I was born around then I remember him playing, Kelly said. In Finland, we only see NHL game on TV like in 1990s, and before that, you could only see the result of stats. That's the other thing I was thinking about that. So honestly, you never see Guy Lafleur performing and return that. So that's okay, honestly. I was just sharing with you guys, because sometimes you're too young to remember, I still remember Chicago Blackhawks final against the Montreal Canadiens at the beginning of 1971. But, I cannot remember everything, but I remember see Henri Richard play for the Montreal Canadiens, Jean Béliveau, Berley, Stan Mikita for the Blackhawks, everything like that. But I want to see Guy Lafleur play junior those years also. But that's barely what I got, honestly. And after that, the rest is the history, but I just want to share it with you guys this morning. But I watch sometimes YouTube channel. Oh yeah, on YouTube channel now you can reviewing everything, right? You can see. That's what happened about that. I don't know. Someone just text me. I got an email. Well, it looked like it was a joke about that one over there, but I don't know what's going on. I will say about this a little bit later. Johnny Golden back at the house. Johnny explained, said, I was lucky enough to meet Lafleur and Rocket in person. I saw Guy play live at the Forum a few times. I see Guy after that. Guy, when he reached his best of the best, he was on my teenager time of my life. So Guy, I watch him a lot. I met a couple of times Rocket at the French hockey tournament, honestly, as the, alumni NHL players. But about that. Roger Delaney, hi coach, I saw the Rocket, boom boom, pocket, Rocket, Big Jean, and the Forum, et Lafleur, and Dunterbury when he scored 10 goal in the Abs Legend game. That's pretty neat, Roger. Like again, I never see boom boom. I don't know if I cross boom boom. Like a mate, but Henri Richard, Maurice Richard, Jean Béliveau, I saw them at some point. ENORTAP is walking, I believe, Kelly. Something for the leave. Borges, something, so I have to go right now. Right, sound good about that. Long live, Guy Lafleur, Jake and McAnooey, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. Ever Ovechkin is out with some injury. Don't forget to click on the likes if you don't mind. That'd be great. You have a couple of major injuries right now in NHL at that moment for around the league. Will be interesting to follow during the week what happening. Will be very hard for the prediction this week. Some teams going to shut down some players. Whatsoever, we have a race at certain location, at certain place. But wow, was very fun yesterday. On the 11 game, a lot of surprise happening. Colorado right now shut down a lot of players right now. Austin Matthews didn't score for the last. You have a lot of things, you have a lot of news around the league. You know, the Carey Price not around the team yesterday. I cannot believe it. Austin Matthews no goal for the last 5 games. You know, it's fun stories around the league right now will be how it's going happening or what's going around. The impact of the game at Tampa Bay beat the Toronto and beat the Florida Panthers. What this mean for the Tampa Bay and what this mean for the Florida Panthers. That's the two things. It'll be interesting to see that for sure. Calper injured again. Jake said, I don't know if he's injured again. It's really bizarre, that story about Carey Price. I don't know. I still don't understand what's going on with Carey Price. I don't know. Have a good one, Corey. I was disappointed to not see Carey Price last night at the Forum. Really disappointed. On the flip side, what a gesture of Brendan Gallagher. A lot of people here want to trade Gallagher. He's the guy, he's finished, with all that. But you're not born. You are not born to be a leader. You're not born as a leader. You learn to become a leader. And to do that, you have to search. You know what I mean? Like people said, I don't know what is your passion, but my passion is hockey. And it's funny what life works. In 1970s, I was like, I don't know, the beginning 70s, right? I'm not young, and you know that. I don't have to hide anything here. I was working with, and as we're working, my passion, I had no brother, no sister, so I was with my mom, and, you know, my mom, she's like tired of me because I was shooting puck all around her. I was just seeing my mom as a goalie. That's a long story, but because I had no friends. We live and you know, so I was dressed my mom like Jacques Plante, and I was Guy Lafleur. But anyhow, my story was like, to my mom, she would say, you know what, I will come him, I will not be bothered by him. I'm going to buy him set a hockey card. So I was like, I got all the hockey card on my life because she would say, the time he's doing this, he's not bothering me. So hockey card. Second thing, I was taking all the notes about hockey, all the stat, everything like that. I was freaking out about number, and that's maybe I was good in maths, but that's what I grow. And now I'm turning my end of my life. You know, at my age right now, that's you know the gap of your life is really SCHRADER. Yeah, I'm not going to be alive for 40 more years here. I'm going to be gone very quickly. Anyway, that's the story. But my point is, that reminds me who I become now. I'm talking about hockey. I take a note. I'm checking analytics. And it's always been my passion about that. Back to the leader now for Gallagher. What he did yesterday to bring the team in front of the flag behind me of Guy Lafleur, the last gesture to tell him thanks. It's not everybody are born as a leader. And you can complaining about Brendan Gallagher, everything like that. But he knew the story about the Montreal Canadiens. He knew what it takes to carry on the flame. He knew what the player before him and what they did. For everything happenings on the weekend, the ceremony, the pass away, everything like that, those players right now sit at the bench last night, the Jordan Harris, the Cole Caulfield, the Nick Suzuki. They are the next one. If they don't get what they heard yesterday, they will never get it. And how they can, you know, how can you be great, not be grateful and thankful to wear that jersey? It's a special jersey in hockey. The Montreal Canadiens is what the Yankees are, the Dallas Cowboys are in football and baseball, and the Lakers, the Celtics, and basketball. That's Montreal are. Whatever they not win the Stanley Cup, they carry on that kind of history and culture. And those kind of players last night for me was like, okay, did you see that? Did you learn about this? What? And on the flip side, all the Boston Bruins was just amazing by the story. Jeremy Swayman, after the press conference last night after the game, he said, hockey is not a job. And he said, for me, he was right. Hockey is just to have fun. And we are grateful to be, that's what I do every single day. And he's right about that. So anyway, I just want to share with you about what happening, about what Gallagher did yesterday, about that. I want to go, Richard Mullen, welcome aboard. Price was not on this sprint performance with that knee. Matt, he was going down too hard on his bad knee. Yeah, Matt, of course, he's not at his 100% for sure. I can accept that one. Was listening to Tyson this morning. That's what they report about that. Coach, what was your mom say percentage? Not good. At the beginning, she was good. Then after that, I found a way to score and the 5-0, Jake. What did you think about the player raising their stick under his banner under the gi at the end of the game? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this was like amazing. All because of Gallagher, Martin Saint Louis, talk about that. And yeah, not many people like them. And Gallagher learned maybe from other players in the line, around. And whatever, looking for the captain next season, if Gallagher is around, you should give to Gallagher. Showed me a lot last night. And can Gallagher become better next season if you have a couple of months rest? Gallagher on the right chair, can he become an asset for the Montreal? I think so. And sometimes it's not about only goals. It's other things around. So Johnny, for me, was a great salute for the Guy Lafleur for sure. Don't forget to click on the likes. Costa, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show, Costa. Elko, you got any Guy Lafleur hockey card? Yes, of course. Many years, Guy Lafleur was like everything around, picture and photos, everything like that about him. Hockey is live with Jake McEnway. I agree with you about that one. There is back in the house, Mr. RJ Calabro Sports Schedule. Yes, RJ, tomorrow, 9:30 Canada play, I believe, on TV. So that's the one I was looking for, watch hockey, and also USA. I just did an article for all the members of the Hockey National Show. You're going to have an article about Logan Coley play for the USA team born in Pittsburgh. You have a lot of the article is about what he did in Pittsburgh, how he grew and why he loved hockey and why he did every morning. Great story about Logan Coley to know exactly what kind of player is. Talking about Kevin Coley, guys, Logan Coley. I have another website. I'm a member, the Elite Prospect, but I'm a member. And what we can do is those kind of compare. And I would bring to you here, right now, here. Whoops, I'm going to disappear now here. Hold on. I'll go take out this. And that's it. So what you can do here, guys, is I can compare any players if I want to. Their stat, their age, where they are born, everything like that. I can learn more about who they are, everything like that. So I do this a lot of time where it's, okay, who is Matthew Savoie? Who is Logan Coley? Their age, where they are born, where they play, their youth travel, their size, their weight, one shoot at the right, one shoot at the left. One is 5'9", 5'10", I believe, and 5'10". And what they are all other people thinking about them, what they are ranking. You can see Logan Coley, nobody put him lower a fifth. It's number 2, number 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 1, 4. On the subway, you can see a bit more lower. The 4, the 10, the 5, the 4, the 3, the 12, the 3, the 4, the 5. Pretty even, honestly, about that. So, you know, I can go like this. If ever you want, we can maybe one night to set up all everybody here, and we can do all your recommendation. What kind of player you want to compare, everything like that. So you can see the performance at different age when they play hockey, at different place also. And so yeah, that's give you an idea about that one over there. Yeah, remember, Matthew Savoie last season, guys, because the hockey was canceled and in Canada, he left Canada to play for USHL. He have 38 points and 34 games with Quebec. During that time, at 2021, Cooley played for the national 18, and he have 28 points, 27 games. So both players play in the same league, and they play each other. This season, you know, Cooley stay with the Team USA national team, and you have 36 points and 24 games. And then Savoie play in the WHL, 90 points and 65 games. That's how I remember what I said yesterday, guys. You have a lot of points in junior in Canada. Sometimes you don't have to always to look for the point. You have to looking about what they accomplish on the ice, around their IQ, the stick angling, their skating, everything like that. That's why you evaluate a players about that. So I just want to share it with you. And then Cooley is going to be with University of Minnesota next year. So if the Montreal select Cooley, they're not going to see him for maybe 2 years. A little bit what Cole Caulfield did, for the NCAA. So it's something you have to pay attention about that one over there. And the rest of this is what they did in junior, young age, everything like that. And at the end, if you want to compare their situation here, it's more about, you know, the number of the game they play and the number of the point they did on per game, everything like that. So it's pretty unique. It's fun thing we do about that one over there. So I want to sharing with you about that one there. We can do a lot of fun thing. If you want to hear like it's French stat, everything like that, like let me check another things for you guys. What I like to do a lot. I like to hanging at that page also. So that page, guys, that give me all the information about different players. I can select any players you want to hear, and then that give you an idea. That's really deep because they tell you exactly what they are doing during the game on the offense, general offense, on the passing, on the offense type, the offense, you know, it's a cycling, the one-timer, the rebound, the deflection, the shot on the net, the zone entry, all right? Is it with pass? Is it controlling the puck? Is it dumping in, dumping out on the defensive zone, retrieval, exit, those kind of information. Then you have the forechecking also over there. That give you an idea. And again, that's what we provide as an information all the time. And for many of the people, we try to create here. Yamo. This happening at the end of the game. Talking about this, Yamo, I will bring you here, you guys, and tough night for the for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's the result of their fight last night. Sergachev against Bennett, and Cernak beside Ryan Lomberg last night. Two players got caught on the front situation. It's just the preview of the playoff, honestly, between both teams, what could happen if they win the first round, honestly. So just want to sharing with you about that. Tampa is so good on power play and PK. They find a way now to scoring more and more Yamo on power play. And that's provide them a lot of success around the league for sure. About again the Panthers last night 8-4 at the Panthers game, and then you have also the Panthers beat the Toronto Maple Leafs and Tampa. For a couple of weeks, everybody was worried about the Tampa Bay Lightning, but it looked like the light turned on for them now, and it's not going to be easy team to get beat for sure. If you want to win the Stanley Cup, you have to go through the Tampa Bay Lightnings. And now you look like Vasilevsky looking better, and the team's looking as a team unit better all together. So that's what we had at that moment for them about the Tampa Bay Lightning. So don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be great if you don't mind to do that. Also, one PK, another goal, just one another penalty. And you talk about the goal of the. I don't know why this is going there, but we talk about the goal of the Nick Paul yesterday between both legs. By the way, on short-handed, Paul was like they scored 2 goals yesterday. Again, and any time and any moment during the playoff, you always need your third line. That's how it works. And that's what Toronto, if they want to have success, they will have to count on Michel, on Ekval, on KEEFE, on Case, if they don't play top 6. And same thing with any other team. If your third line does not bring those kind of offensive support, it will be hard to win all the time. Both was Nick Paul goal, I think. Possible, I'll be honest with you, I cannot remember both of them. I know Nick Paul score. Mr. Alexandre Meilleur, welcome aboard. Pas de problème, Alexandre. Très gentil de ta part de nous supporter et d'avoir d'être avec nous toutes les fois qu'on est disponible pour vous autres. Oops, sorry about that. I tried to figure out his first name, Piotr. I don't know his first name. Anyway, Kochetkov, that's the only name. The only thing I know is his last name. Kochetkov played his first game for the Carolina Hurricane yesterday between the pipe. We know now Renta Saturday. Renta and Anderson are hurt for the Carolina. Couple of concerns. I don't know the evaluation of the situation also for both teams, both goalies for them, but that's a lot of bad news for Carolina Hurricane. They have Lions over there, and LaFontaine as a goaltender. So it will be interesting what's going to happen during the playoff for the Carolina. But he find a way to win his first game as a W for sure. Mr. Eagle, Frank, welcome aboard. Stamper want to reach this night. They have to clean up on defense and get the Elliot Vasquez back, but not Chemistry is getting stronger. Send a Detroit line at the right time. Yep, that's really the good point about that, Eagle. Vasquez have to be better what he showed during the year. The defense struggle until hopefully they would pick it up. And then, like you said, the Colton, the Nick Paul, and Agel as the third line have to show more, all three together. What about Steven Stamkos, by the way? 4 games with 3 points minimum. The second goal was lucky. One Paul tried to pass it. It went in. Then they changed the goalie too. Yeah, Spencer Knight was removed. It's funny, guys, and I want to talk about this also. We are, as the hockey fans or sport fans, guys, we are hard. We are really spoiled, and we not appreciate a lot. Here what's going on. The Florida Panthers, before yesterday, they won the 13, not 3, Montreal cannot win 3. They win 13 straight win. 13. They are the first in NHL. They win the Division Atlantic. I have a lot of questions to ask as Florida Panthers. First, why is not sell out every game? Second, why the fans boo at the end of the game yesterday? Thirdly, why the people, fans and Panthers are negative on the social media? Blew my mind. Blew my mind. What's going on? Why? They are the team the most entertaining in hockey right now. They lose one game. And you already trash them out of the box. Unbelievable. Blew my mind. It's just like, are you killing me? Obviously, it is what it is. It's not like 90% I'm talking about. But the 20, 30% on Facebook group, Florida Panthers, what the heck's going on? Yeah, maybe the top best 3 players in NHL, back off. You have the best winger, left winger, Huberdeau. And because they lost one game against Tampa Bay, you're already complaining and put them out. Why boo them at the end of the game yesterday? I don't know, guys. Oh, wow. Wow. And you don't show up to the game, but that's another story anyway. Let's move on here. All right. Pio or Piotr. Name is a Russian, I think, Koschensky, Kachkengav, but I don't know honestly, Yamo, about the pronunciation, to be honest. Florida use many different lines just for fun, Yamo. About that, Stango is Tampa Bay best player in all major sport. He is amazing captain. Florida Panther, as much as like them, they are major threat in the playoff. Eagle said, RJ, Tampa will come with full force in the playoff. And so meant raise, yep, Alexandre, sport coverage in general is this what we want. We want watch you, coach. Thank you, Eagle. I don't know, but we have only 14, 50 people, Eagles. Sometimes I ask myself, do I can continue to do it or not? A lot of questions about the show in the morning. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know if we are going to do it anymore. We don't have a lot of people anymore in the morning, and we're going to do it during the end of the season. But I don't know if the show is going to come back next season. I'm honest. I don't have to hide nothing. It's just like, 1 hour the show, then you have 1 hour to prepare, it's 2 hours, and you don't get a lot of people. Maybe better for me to create videos about Montreal, its French subject, and maybe that would be more worth it for everybody. So it's something we looking now to figure out what's next for next season for the Hockey Nation show. That's why tonight I don't do any show tonight. I need to reviewing exactly what the channel is going to do for the playoff and also for next year. Yeah, I'm always thinking 3-6 months in the front, always, right? And that's what we ask. That's what we need to know. That's live, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work, and sometimes you need to figure out: is it me? Is it a continence? Is it what's going on? I don't know. It's all the question we have to answer now. So we have a kind of special meeting tonight. Anyway, that's what's happening about that. Just saw the replay. Cal Green did trip Ovechkin. Yeah, it's a little bit, unlucky. The stick was there. I don't think so. He was trying to tripping him like voluntary or not. But I can see that. Everyone needs a reset, coach. Just do what the best for you, coach. Thanks so much, Mr. Eagle. Very kind of you. Appreciate a lot. A couple of milestones around the league happening on the weekend, so I want to share it with you very quickly before we jump on the 11 game yesterday. Listen, this and we talk a lot about Kel McCarr. We talk a lot about the Connor McDavid and the 60 goal of Austin Matthews almost there and Trent milestone. But we have to be honest with. We have to be honest here. Roman Ozzy having one of the best season offensively since like 30 years ago almost. You have to go all the way since 1993-94 to see a defenseman cross the 90 point. So we have to give credit for Roman Ozzy. Is it good enough for the Norris Trophy? I don't know. But, the conversation between Ozzy and McCarr for sure. Whatever the number 3 nominations will be, Adam Fox or Letang or John Carlson or whatever he's going to be, it's not going to win. It's going to be between McCarr and Ozzy on my eyes for the Norris Trophy. He did it, and that's another one. What are you talking about, Coach? I'm talking about Elias Lindholm. 40 goals this season with the Calgary Flame. An amazing ton. This another great year for him. It's a player I believe is underrated. It's a player not many talk about. It's another Sebastian Aho. It's another Barkov. People talk about Draisaitl, McDavid, Matthews, Crosby, and the list go all around as a center. But we forgot those kind of players. The Barkov, the Aho, the Lindholm. And I think Elias Lindholm for me is underrated on my eyes. I think he should be more considered as a great hockey player in NHL. Could be wrong here, but that's my thinking about this. Thinking about what about the captain of the Los Angeles Kings? 700 assists during the weekend. Another leader, captain, carry on the team for many years. The 6'4", big guy, but what a career he has. And Zico Pitar, he got for this year. Mr. Danny, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. Mr. Danny T is in the house, the moderator of the Hockey Nation Live show. Johnny Gaudreau is having us best season through far. Matt, that line, Matt, Lindholm, Gaudreau, and Tkachuk, unbelievable. If it's not the best line in hockey, maybe one that at least the best top 3 line for sure, Matt. They carry on the Calgary Flame for almost like 40. I think the last time I say it was 40 to 55% all the point that was coming from them, Matt. So great career for them for sure. About that one over there. Mr. ENORTAP back in the house. Welcome aboard. Hopefully an amazing, great Monday, Mr. ENORTAP, with you people. Thanks to be the show today. We're going to see ENORTAP tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. for the only one game we have to predict tonight. So the show is going to be 12 minutes, 36 seconds. Don't miss it. We'll be done at 6, 12, 36. Just kidding. But with only one game, I don't know how many minutes ENORTAP is going to talk about that game. I think he's going to give us all the roster for each team. Will be interesting to hear all the prediction, the number one prediction guy and the internet YouTube channel, Mr. ENORTAP from 6 to 7. Shaman is back to the drawing board with the lingerie Canadian. Shaman, first of all, thank you to be a part of the show. Johnny Gaudreau has an incredible stick angling skill. Matt, absolutely right about that one. I agree with you about this. Another milestone happening yesterday during the weekend. Brandon Point, 200 point assist in NHL. Is not easy sometimes to follow with this. And also Brandon Point, guy, 4-round pick, 100. I cannot remember 8 overall pick. Another steal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Point is just amazing. Great hockey player. He's going to helping again the Tampa Bay for the rest of the season. The next thing I want to talk about this is nobody talk really. It's Imama. First career goal for the Coyotes. I think it was draft 2019, if I can recall it. I remember. I think I was at the draft when he did it in Vancouver, or the year before in Chicago. I cannot remember exactly the year was drafted. What about Robert Thomas? We talked a little bit about LANHAM, but nobody talked about Robert Thomas. Last season, during the offseason, a lot of people was talking about Kotkaniemi, Robert Thomas a lot. Both of them are as a RFA. And they compare each other a lot. And St. Louis, it was said, whatever we get enough for a sheet, we never to let it go, Robert Thomas. At that time, I said, geez, he's a third center, right? And this on this deep depth roster, how he's going to do with that? You know, they have Kiro in front of him, and then you can put, you know, Brendan Shine. You can change the second center. But he found a way to become the top 6 over there. What a line he has right now with Tarasenko and Buchnevich. You talked about earlier the LANHAM Goudreau, but that's what he do. And Thomas is the one where he carry on the puck, but he moves. His IQ vision passing the puck is unbelievable. You know, 16 games right now with straight point. An amazing, great year with Tarasenko and, of course, Buchnevich. Thank you so much, Mr. RJ, for update about that one of them. It's very hard to predict. It's 50-50. Yep, I agree with you about that one of them. Shaman clap. I said Washington Vegas yesterday, both last very at the end. Yamo. Yeah, we have the same record all again. So this is like once again before the full time. What about Yamo, the Vegas guy? Adam is not here yet, but Adam texted me last night. But wow. 2 minutes something remaining. The Vegas guy win the game by 2 goals. It's over. Then now they're chasing. They can reach maybe Nashville or Dallas. They cannot be happy with 1 point. And then they gave 2 goals at the end of the game. And then they gave the goal in OT. And they got only 1 point. I don't know how they can go all the way with that one over there. So it'll be interesting about that one over there. So Canadian and the 2021 playoff are the proof that hockey is all about the team game and positive atmosphere. I feel like it's just about time to build a fantasy team around Suzuki. About that. So yep, it's about this shaman. Of course, it's funny because sometimes it's at the right time with the right players, and that's changed everything. So the trade deadline sometimes bring players chemistry. Eagle talked about chemistry earlier for the Tampa Bay. I still believe that team is not all together. I still missing a couple of pieces. I think they're getting a little bit better for the last 2-3 games, but they miss that chemistry. That team is not on chemistry like it was before. I don't say they will lose, but the team go all the way is that kind of belief and confidence and mix, and you put all together the recipes of success, right? The team building, I believe, works together, sacrifice, that can go, right? And that way. And the team does this all at the same time. And a little bit lucky left and right. A good performance, the goaltender, and the team works more, like Montreal did last season. Everything could happen. And I don't know, but that's really a good comment, Shaman, you said about that one over there. I agree with you and Matt about what you said. That's what we got at that one over there. Let's move on to the next one over there. Most consecutive game with 3 or more point, guys. Steven Stamkos, 4 right now. And they did, Roman Ozzy did it, also McDavid the year before, Pertuzzi. That happened a lot, honestly, but just give you an idea about Stamkos, what he accomplished so far, and the reason why the Tampa looking great at that moment. Most assists in one season, Roman Ozzy reached 70 assists right now in 2021, and now he's got a couple of assists before he reached Leach, Book, again, and McInnes. How many he can get for the last 3 games We don't know, but I'm sure he can pass a Leach and Book, and possibly reach the Book 73 point at that moment. Kyrou, Jordan Kyrou joined Vladimir Tarasenko, Robert Thomas, and Pavel Pushnevich as the 4+ skater to hit the 70s point mark since franchise. As more 70 points scored just once in franchise 1992-1993. And I'm sure Joe Mullen, Bernie Federico, and also Doug Gilmour are part of those that record. It's not in front of me, but I remember that one there. We talked a lot about Guy Lafleur yesterday. What about Ren Kaslav, the captain of the 17, 18 years, decide to retire at the end of the year, and they celebrate him. And what about leaving the building with an amazing, great assist at the end of the game? And what a captain, what a leader. And, some people asking me, what kind of player Ryan Kaslav look like, everything like that. It reminds me a lot of Joe Thornton. Not about the barb, but about the fact Kaslav and Thornton guys don't have a lot of great speed. Their speed was not their strength. Their strength was more about the stick angling, the IQ, and the vision. And both of them was captain. Both of them was great. Both of them was 6'4", but they have an amazing, great career in a shot. Sometimes you don't have to have the best skater speed-wise. If you can develop your stick angling, the vision, and your IQ with that, that's make it friends. And another greatest hockey player, Hall of Famer, is going to be retired, and that's it for him. So another one, we saw him for many years, and it's sad because he did not participate for the playoff, guys, and for the last 4 years. 13 or his first 13 years in NHL, 11 times that LANHAM made the playoff. And they win the Stanley Cup. Those, remember Giger and, Perry and all those players play all together. Delaney. They have a lot of great hockey players over there. Is it in Philly? Hello, Coach Alan Barnes. Welcome aboard. No, it's not what I said, John. I just said we are looking maybe next season or in the morning, do some other things in the morning, or we don't know yet, John, about we're going to finish the morning and the night until the end of the season, so in July. And then after that, we're going to reevaluate, okay, what's next after that for next season, 22-23. We're going to keep the warm-up show because the star ENORTAP is, and he's the reason why the people show up the night. It's just the morning is difficult. We do this for 2 years, John, and I don't know. The reason is not there. So I don't know it's the continents. I don't know it's the formula. I don't know it's me. I have a lot of things we have to think about this. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it better to me to create a video every day and talking about hockey myself for 20 minutes, 15 minutes? I don't know yet. That's what we're looking for, John, about next season, 22-23. How are you doing, Kelly? Thank you, RJ. NHL draft Thursday, 8 o'clock. You talk about July 7. Gretzky make a nice pass over there. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. You're welcome, buddy. He was in a tap. There was a play tonight. Every said, Coach, not a problem, usually. I'm surprised Getzlaf did not want to get trade a battle for the cup last time. It's a great point, Alexandre, but some players, I don't say this, but some players looking more about the different perspective of the career, everything like that. He wants to retire as it took a lot to Giroux left the Flyers, guys. I'm sure they have the family push him because he never won the Stanley Cup. Getzlaf did it at early age, early in his career. So for him, it was not like a a consideration to try to win compared to Giroud. Him, it was more important to retire as the one team, and that's what he did. He get 1,000 points. So he accomplished a lot of milestones at the end of his career. So I think his life was different compared to other players. But it's a great point to mention this, Alexandre Meilleur, for sure. This is the 11th game. We can talk about this, but I want to mention this, guys. Tonight we're going to talk with ENORTAP about hockey, of course, and we'll talk about the game. But tonight, him and me, we're going to talk about, and we ask her those questions tonight. Prepare. I just want to share it with you. This is the team are out of the playoff and East Conference. The New York Islanders to the Montreal Canadiens. The New York Islanders talking today, they have 80 points. The team number 8 in the playoff are over 100 points. One, the NHL said you have parity in NHL. I'm not sure anymore. 8, good. 8, bad. My second question is going to happen to ENORTAP tonight. It was said, which one of the 8 teams right now here can make the playoff next year? Because right now, in my eyes, I don't see that. I have no hope for those 8 teams right now. I don't know how they can make it. So those questions, we're going to talk about this tonight at 6 o'clock with Mr. ENORTAP. But I want to share it with you before we start. We go from there for sure. I'm surprised. Loyalty, Alex Meilleur. It's a lot of trained player today. Right? I really enjoy the warm-up show. No matter where I am, I don't miss it. That's why I go over my data. Kelly, thank you so much. I see Ski having a career with that rival with Bergeron. Big leader that create positive atmosphere. Bruins are not the top contender, but they have great atmosphere surrounding the team and Bergeron. Great with you, Shaman, about that. My only thing I would say to Shaman and the people in the chat, and I'm working on it right now, is my concern about Caulfield is key. The defensive coverage zone guy, it's not good. Like, it's really, really bad. Like, bad. Like, bad. Like that. -3 again yesterday. And every game, -3, -2. And people, well, but they can score. Well, whatever they score to go, they'll give 3 back. So they're not going to win any game. They need to find a way to get better. I don't have no excuse. Petrie yesterday, -3 also. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know how they can work on it. But the defensive zone coverage of Caulfield is key. It's terrible. It's terrible. They are young. They have to learn. But look, Caulfield on the goal 2 versus 1 for Eric Oula. You have urgency? I don't know. Is it the physicality? I don't know. Why did not pick up over, under? I don't know. But again, a lot of question there, my friend. If the league exit in the first one, I would cheer for the wall. Kelly said. All these teams have bad goalies, almost all. That's a great comment, Yamo. Scary team, the Blues and the Tampa. Sherman, I agree with you. I would say Yamo, the Buffalo. Columbus, Kelly. That's a great question. We're going to do about this tonight. Really bad. That's pretty much, that's sounds like. Every team need player like Dano. As a comments, my friend, for sure. Very quickly, guys, because it's 54. The Devils surprised the Detroit surprised the Devils. What about Edmonton? What the heck's going on? Last against Columbus. Boston Bruins, beat the Montreal Canadiens, not a surprise. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Washington Capitals 4-3 and shootout. Again, Matthews did not score, and Bunting is hurt over there. Marsden is coming soon. The Minnesota Wild find a way to come back and beat the Minnesota Wild, the Nashville by a score 5-4. Fiala, Kaprizov, unbelievable. The San Jose still a 1 point to the Vegas Golden Knights. Maybe the point we're missing to them to join the playoff. Vegas, they cannot point anybody. They need to point themselves. They lose they lose against the New Jersey last week, and they lose yesterday against San Jose. They have everything on their hands to make the playoff, and they screw themselves by its fun losing game at that moment. The Carolina Hurricanes 5-2 against the Islanders. The Flyers surprised the Pittsburgh 4-1. Louis Domingue was a goaltender for the Pittsburgh yesterday. Martin Jean have a good game. We talk about the Tampa Bay beat over the Florida Panthers, and then finally the Winnipeg Jet beat the Colorado 4-1. The Colorado last 4 straight game. Good or bad, I don't know. But can you go to the playoff with like last year's straight 9 game? I don't know about that. The St. Louis Blues beat the Anaheim Ducks. The Blues they are on fire, to be honest with you. Wow. What a season for the Blues. They fight for a second spot. This is the playoff bracket at that moment, and I want to share with you, if you want to join us for the bracket Hockey Nation Live show, we are under the NHL.com, so you can maybe do a screenshot right now, but you have to go to the website called bracketchallenge.nhl.com/leagues. So when you get there, you have to put where it said league, the letter H, N, L, S, abbreviation of Hockey Nation Live show. So far, so good. But we put this private. We don't want to have Mr. Zuzu from Carolina join us. Password coach. So you can sharing this with your friends. You can invite them to join us. That's not a problem. So, of course, if you sign up today, you cannot pick up the team because they are not set up. But yeah, we put you in the league at that moment and in the bracket with us. That's the way to play. So again, bracketchallenge.nhl.com/leagues with an S. The league you're looking for, look for search league. It's HNLS, Hockey Nation Live Show. And the password, of course, you remember the coach. And that's how you're going to get that way to get on the bracket about that one over there. Let's finish before we move to the Frenchy quiz. Everything we get, we got this. Sherman said, Ula is an amazing value player. His team has never missed playoff, and he has turned down bigger contracts just to be able to play for the cup. Sherman, yes, it's strange because, you know, he have success with Minnesota, and then he went to Carolina, he went to Florida, now he went with Boston. It's a player travel a lot. It reminds me a little bit like James Neal did in the NHL. Jim Neal did 11 years straight participate to the playoff. Ula is underrated a little bit. Show a lot more character for the last couple of months now for them. I don't know if it's because Boston fit very well with him, but he's looking good for sure. I think Ski can be a 70-point player, but he must work harder on his defense. The team are scoring too many goals and he's lying on ice. You nail it, Mr. Allen. We cannot ask you more about this, and absolutely agree with you about that. Allen, welcome aboard, by the way. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Suzuki is a smart player. When he is 30, it would be amazing as for the abs. I agree with you, Sherman. This is not on my mind. He's only 22. You need to learn the details of the game. The face-off is getting better. Now he's linked to learn about the defensive zone coverage. That's where you need to work a lot. But it's just the time, experience, and reps. See videos and looking what you need to improve, where you get to go. It's what about Ski Coast in the past. He's always been a two-way player with good defense ability. A junior is one thing, Alexandre, when you play NHL is front. The second thing, he was play the second line behind Dano. So his mission was never, again, the best of the best. It's big difference between when you play against Barkov versus Sam Bennett. Right? It's a big difference between, I don't know, play Zibanejad versus Randstrom with the Rangers. Right? I can go like this. Very different between play against Sebastian Aho versus Vincent Trocek. That's what he did in the past. Now you have to carry on the Austin Matthews. You have to carry on the Barkov. You have to carry on the best of the best, Kopitar. So that's the problem he got at that moment, Alexandre. Adaptation. It's just adapt. All the avenue surgery, he said last year, it was hard for getting better. Yamo said, I mean, engineer at the beginning of the career and shall show good tonight. Thanks, praise different player, everything. Yep. That's the reason I said that. Ola never played in Finland Elite League. He was a young kid when he moved in USA. Yamo, yeah, but he was born in Europe. Yamo, you're absolutely right about that. And ladies and gentlemen, because it's 1 o'clock, it's time for what? It's time for the Frenchy quiz to finish the show. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. And before you leave at the end, don't forget when you punch the door to get out, you have to click on the likes. Question number 1 of the day. Talking about Dano, talking about Zuski, and talking about the different great center we have in NHL. Why not today talking about face-off? Here we go. Coach talking about face-off today. First question of the day. Easy. Since 2008, because the stats start to accumulate in 2008 until today, 2022, how many players have a face-off percentage over of 50.0 in NHL? The answer we're looking for is 182. Is it under, over, or exact? 182 players have a minimum of 50 face-off and over since 2008. Is it under, over, or exact? I'm like 09 Yamo. B for RJ. We have Kelly over. Alan Bianco over. Yamo over. We have Richard Mullen over. Danny over. Wow, everybody is over. Jose Duarte over. Jean Grega under. We wait for maybe another mulligan. We'll see. We wait a little bit. A, B, and C. Shaman, possible. I don't know if you have other people in the chat. I don't know. Danny, ENORTAP. What we missing? Maybe, I don't know. Johnny Golden. ENORTAP say AC. He says C. ENORTAP says C. Exact. About that. Can we have one more? We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh my God!
1. And ladies and gentlemen, wow, surprisingly, guys, you nailed it. Many of you got the over 183. Congratulations. 7 people stepped up and only 2 did not get it. John Gregor and Mr. ENORTAP. And they are the first question of the day. I said to you earlier, it's going to be easy today. So,
oh my God!
it'd be great about that one over there. All right, question number 2. From the 183 players, how many of them have scored 100 goals or plus in their career? The number is 55. Is it over, under, or exact? Yamochi choke and put them in the jail, Danny. Oh, maybe. RG exact. Kelly under. Yamo. Now I'm back to myself. You go with over. Richard Mullen, over. Alain Bianco, over. Danny, exact. Jose Duarte, over. John Grega, under. I think right now we're missing only ENORTAP. Out of 7 people have a good answer at the first question, half of you took under and half of you got over. ENORTAP go with exact. Coach said that one person will go to jail for the last Friday picks. Here we go.
Oh my God!
The answer, this one, ladies and gentlemen, is B, over 56 player, and Alain Bianco, Yamo, Richard Mullen, and Jose Duarte have 2. Kelly and RJ are at 1 with Danny. And then John Grega and ENORTAP are on the 0 leaderboard at that moment. And this is the last question of the day. This one, guys, is Rich Friends. Because from 2008 to 2016, Pavel Datsyuk have a face-off percentage over 50.0. Played 600 games and he did over 350 points. Is it true or false? I see I'm generous today. True or false? He played 600 games. He also did over 350 points. He have a percentage of face-off of 50.0. It's easy to say percentage usually. Kelly said true. Thank you. Danny, exact. Yeah, no, exact, Mr. Danny. Shema participated for the first time. He said true. Alain Bianco, true. Danny said, oops. Yamo, true. John Grega, true. Alan Barnes, true. Jose Duarte said false. Danny said true. Richard Mullen said false. ENORTAP said true. RG said true. Do we got Kelly? I forgot to start the clock anyway. Kelly said true. I got it. I think we have everybody. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Yamo, Alain Bianco, Richard Mullen, and Jose Duarte can win the game at 3. 2 of them said true, and 2 of them said false. So we have only 2 winners today. Honestly, if you look about this one over there. And the answer, this one, ladies and gentlemen, I will pay attention again at this question. From 2008 to 2016, Pavel Datsyuk have a save percentage face-off of 50.0, but played 600 games and did over 350 points. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is...
Oh my God!
False. He played only 560 games during those 9 years during his careers at the end of the game. So he has over 50.0. He did over 350 points. But the tips, it was honestly 560 games. And that gave us, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the day, Mr. Richard Mullen and Jose Duarte. Take the lead with 3 today. They are the winner of the contest today. Congratulations. And Mr. Jose Yamo and Alan Vianco finish at 2. Following by Kelly, RJ, and Danny T at 1. And unfortunately for John Gregor and ENORTAP, 0 and 3. Shaman and Alan Barnes, you guys, you have 0 and 1 today. All the leaderboard of the show today as the Frenchy quiz. Congratulations again, Richard Molin and Jose Duarte. You're going to put to have your name on the list tomorrow as the winner of the Monday day. So thank you so much about that one over there. What is your opinion about Guy Lafleur? Honestly, Sherman, I make about 5 videos about this, but I will finish this one with you to let you know. It was my idol players. I have only one. It was him. I would never have any other players. He was my role model, my favorite players. He was everything I'm looking for as a fans for a hockey player. He was the one over there. That's where we are at the moment. Because you did not say which part of the question we did not to answer. 2 of the 3 is not bad, Alan. No, that's pretty good about that one over there. I will watch the video. Sorry. No problem, Sherman. No. I not said sorry. I don't say you're wrong. That's a great question. I just want to sharing with you what I did again. I talked about him last Friday. I make a video Saturday. During the show, we talk about him. I recognize him. And this morning, during the post-game Montreal Canadiens, guys, you know how I do a lot of Frenchy corner, but today I talk only about Guy Lafleur on my video about the post-game Montreal Canadiens. Honestly, I put only picture of Guy Lafleur. It was special for me, and I'm still sad about what happening to him. So thank you so much, everybody. Have an amazing, great day. I wish you to see next time. The best way, remember, just ignore that person. That's the best way. I will never mention his name anymore, and he can do whatever he wants. Just, I ask you, Kelly, Danny, everybody in the chat, just ignore him. You have great people in the life. You have bad people in the life, and that's who he is, a bad person. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. But before we leave, we want to remind you, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness. Awesome. Yes, you are awesome. Yes, you are amazing. And of course, don't forget to be back at 6 o'clock for another great show. But be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, but like RJ and ENORTAP said, find a way to dominate what? 2022. Have an amazing, blessing afternoon, everybody.